What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, the crypto universe. Today is Friday, March 22nd. Now, if you're in the blockchain space, you're probably invested in many different NFTs, cryptocurrencies, meme coins, gaming, whatever it may be. Maybe one of your goals at the end of all of this is that you want to buy your first home because you're seeing major opportunity within the blockchain space. You're buying in early and then you're going to end up selling at the all-time highs. So in this video, I want to share with you a personal strategy that I want to share with you that could potentially get you to your goal. Now, keep in mind, none of this is financial advice. I'm just sharing with you a whole bunch of different assets that are potentially one of the underdogs or maybe undervalued opportunities before they end up reaching all-time highs, which then you can sell at major gains. But those are just examples. These are not things that I endorse. I'm just using these specific assets as examples. So let's go and get right into the details. Let's not waste any time. So by supporting this channel, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page. And most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email. So please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So let's look at the average cost of a home within the United States. So on average, in terms of the 2023 poll based on Motley Fool, the average home price is roughly around $417,000 US. Now, I've seen many different homes in America ranging from $300,000 to $400,000 to $500,000. So realistically, you want to see what opportunities can lie within that range, within that realistic price range. So let's go and look into the cryptocurrency market. So when you're looking at the cryptocurrency market, you're seeing a ton of different altcoins, major blue chips, you name it, there's a ton out there. So you must be wondering, which one should you be buying? Where do you buy the all-time lows and where do you find the undervalued altcoins? Well, I want to focus on specific categories. The first category that I want to talk about is the actual meme coins. So meme coins right now are basically reaching headline news across, the news on TV, even crypto Twitter. But you must be wondering, even in this type of category, are these really at the all-time high prices that you're buying in? Well, let's focus on one thing, which is smaller market caps. That's where you get the biggest gains. When you look at smaller market caps within meme coins, they have the potential to go to the upside in the billion-dollar market cap. If you look at the top three, they're already in the $1 billion. So you have to find something in the hundreds of millions or even less than that. But keep in mind, the lower the market cap, the higher the risk. Meaning, keep in mind, meme coins is like betting in a casino. As I mentioned before in our videos, if you bet in a casino, typically the house always wins. So you have to find the right meme coins to invest in that are undervalued. So let's go just use some examples. Again, not endorsements, just examples. So let's focus on, say for instance, the token WEN. It's right around a 200 million market cap. And the reason that's important is because if this meme coin rally continues to go on in the meme coin cycle, WEN could potentially reach into the $1 billion market cap. So you're wanting to invest something very little because if you do end up losing that money, it won't devastate you, but you want to invest a little or bet a little and then take your profits later on. And then there's another example, right? Here's a Slurf. So Slurf is this new meme coin that's just made major headline news because apparently the owner accidentally burned $10 million worth of this coin by accident. And then all of a sudden you have HTX Global, you have Jupiter Exchange, and many other people funding this specific token to pay back its investors. It's crazy. I don't want to get into the whole story nitty gritty of all of it. But here's another example where it's around 296 million, but because of the narrative around it, it could reach into the $1 billion of market cap, 1 billion, 2 billion, 3 billion. So keep in mind, you can roll these investments over into something that I'm going to share with you at the very end of the video. And then also we have something called Book of Meme, another thing that's undervalued, but it's actually closer to almost close to 900 million market cap. It's already 800 million. See how fast this space grows? Even a token like this can reach into the 800 millions in terms of its market cap. Kind of crazy. The last meme coin I want to share with you is absolutely low. It's $5 million. This one's on Solana. So if you end up buying this at, say, around $500 to $1,000 to even $2,000, $5,000 that you invest in this, because again, you're taking that huge risk in it, but you also could risk the chance of losing it, but also get the gains. So you put like, say, $2,000, $5,000 into this, and this goes into the hundreds of millions, even to $1 billion market cap. Well, guess what? That's a lot of money right there that you're going to take in the gains. That could potentially get you up to even $60,000 or higher Again, give or take, you have to understand the price value and also the tokenization of this because the total supply differs from each token. So let's talk about another category we can buy very low and undervalued altcoins with smaller caps, and that's the gaming market. This is a lot more less risky, but it is still risky. What do I mean by that? It's a little less risky compared to meme coins. Meme coins are like casino betting. In terms of the gaming world, you are taking a huge risk because not most of these games are going to do well. Some of these aren't even real games. They're just saying that they are building something, but they haven't really come out with anything. So you have to see who is coming out with an actual game, showing you gaming development, gaming footage, actual gameplay, which is really important, and also people playing the game. That means that people have access to it and actually will be spreading the news. We know that the gaming market is $1 billion business. So here's a couple examples. So say for instance, Gala token is around 1.6 billion, but that's too much of a high market cap. So let's focus on something that's very low. So something I want to see is something like Big Time. So the Big Time token right now is around $211 million. Now this token is funded by Animoca Brands. It's even funded by Coinbase Ventures, the people who own the Coinbase exchange. They have exposure to this coin, and I've seen a ton of gameplay footage. I've seen the gameplay itself. It's amazing. It's already out there for people to play, and people have been winning money by winning Big Time tokens, actually earning something from this actual game. So this is something that I think is undervalued, and I think the market cap can go much higher, into the billions and billions of dollars. That's just my perspective, so keep that in mind, not financial advice. Another thing I want to share with you is something called Illuvium. Now Illuvium is something that people can play. It's available on the Epic Games store. I think it's in beta right now, so it's not actually completed just yet. It's around a 471 million market cap. But I definitely think this could be in the $1 billion market cap as well, because if you look at the circulating supply, it's more of a supply and demand thing. So there's not that many tokens. Some of these games have billions of tokens because they're either in-game currency tokens or something else. Maybe it's a DAO token. But this is an actual supply token of only 3 to 7 million. That's not a lot. I've seen the token price of this go up to close as $2,000. Right now it's only 125. So another game I want to talk about is Star Atlas. Now Atlas token is the in-game currency token. When we talked about this token last time, I think it was around 90 million or 99 million market cap, has jumped up to around 116 million. But this game built on Solana has one of the coolest games that I've seen out there built on Solana. It's kind of a metaverse sci-fi game as well, but this also could potentially be listed on Coinbase, meaning the token of Atlas could be listed on the Coinbase exchange at some point or another. And also, I think that the market cap could also reach into the billions of dollars. So just imagine that. So let's go ahead and move on to the next category, because we already talked about meme coins, we already talked about gaming, but another thing I want to talk about is NFTs, specifically Ethereum NFTs. So the whole Ethereum NFT market has actually capitulated to the downside. It's mainly because the Ethereum price has gone up double value. So we saw it go from $1,900 per Ethereum to over $4,000. It's roughly right now around $3,300, give or take, but that has affected the actual NFT market within Ethereum. But because of that, I'm seeing so many opportunities for major blue chips. So I'm just going to share with you a few collections that I think could do really well. And the reason we talk about NFTs is, if you looked at what happened at the 2021 bull market for NFTs, people were able to sell one NFT because they bought the dip. They were able to sell one NFT at all-time highs, and they had multi-millions of dollars and actually not just bought a house, but also could retire. That's why it's really important to pay attention to blue chip NFTs, because these aren't going anywhere. So let's focus on the very first NFT collection. That's going to be DGOTS. Right now it's around 1.6 Ethereum in terms of the floor price. That's roughly around a US dollar conversion level around $5,000 or higher. But I think this could reach into 10 Ethereum and more later on down the road once the NFT narrative and bull market comes back, because it's not back just yet. It's a lagging effect. Usually we see cryptocurrencies pump and then NFTs pump right after that. So I think right now having exposure to one of these NFTs is a great idea. Again, just a personal opinion, not financial advice, but DGOTS and their community is absolutely strong. And they just don't look like they're stopping right now. So this one, I think later on down the road, who knows, maybe one day I'm just dreaming here that these could fetch for hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's just my personal perspective. It's very speculative, this whole NFT space. But just keep in mind, maybe one of these could be great exposure in your portfolio. Then you have something called Little Pudgies. Now, Little Pudgies is a smaller collection to Pudgy Penguins. Now, Pudgy Penguins, the reason I'm bringing it up is because it's just a lot of money. It's way too expensive. I definitely think that right now, you just want to invest very little to have the bigger rewards. I think Little Pudgies can get there. Now, Little Pudgies and Pudgy Penguins can really benefit because they have these toys that have come out in Walmart stores and Smith stores in the UK and even on Amazon, and they're dominating. They're on TV, they're on headline newspapers, they're on crypto Twitter. I mean, they're absolutely catching headlines. And what's great around owning these things is that later on down the road, what I've heard from the founder is that you'll be able to get royalties from the sales of the actual physical toys that they sell in stores and online. And this will happen in perpetuity. So you'll get paid out by having one of these NFTs. I'm not sure if it's Pudgy Penguins or Little Pudgies, but both of them have pumped because of this news. So this actually has some in real life benefits. There's actually some integration between Web 2 and Web 3 with these NFTs. So that's why I want to bring up Little Pudgies as an absolute undervalued NFT. And then you have something called Mutant Apes. Now, Mutant Apes has gone down quite substantially. This used to be one of the blue chips. Mutant Apes, part of Bored Ape Yacht Club, was one of the things that garnered the most interest into NFTs. They were the NFT collections that really got mainstream media to pay attention to NFTs. And right now they're majorly down in terms of the price point. But because of that, it does not mean you should be fearful. You have to buy when there's fear in the water or when there's blood in the water. You got to be a shark. This is those times where you buy those dips. So that's why you have to look at this collection, since it's a blue chip, to buy this amazing collection of Mutant Apes. It definitely stands to be one of the favorites, Mark Cuban. And I just don't want to stop there. So let's focus on the last NFT collection, and that's going to be Utes. This is also part of the DeGods community. Utes is the second collection to come out of DeGods, made from the same team, made from the same founder. It's actually really affordable, 0.32 Ethereum. That's roughly around $1,000 to $1,300. So this is really affordable in case you just want to have exposure and speculate and hold long term. But this could do really well. The artwork is fantastic. The team is fantastic. And just like DeGods, great community. There's just new members I see coming out every single day. Okay, let's conclude the video. You've seen what we've seen with meme coins, you've seen what we've seen with gaming tokens, and you've seen what we've seen with NFTs. So why buy all of these? Well, once you see all of these assets grow in value, this is what I think should happen. If you see all these undervalued things go into all-time high prices and then you sell that, this is what I think you should do. You should convert all those profits into Bitcoin. Bitcoin, no matter what, is going to go up in value over the next few years to even 10 years. Right now, people are speculating that one Bitcoin could reach $1 million by 2030. And by end of year this year, people speculate that it can even reach $100,000. That's what people speculate on the news media. So Bitcoin, I think, is the all-time dog. It's the king of crypto. It's the king of everything. So really, I think with guarding all these assets that you actually have to convert it into something. Are you going to convert it into cash? I don't think so. Cash is trash. You've seen what happens with cash. The Treasury and the Federal Reserve will just keep printing money. So your dollars will over time go down in value. So put that into Bitcoin. So if you roll those profits into Bitcoin and Bitcoin goes to 100,000 to 150,000, even $1 million, hopefully by 2030, not only will you be able to retire, but as the point in this video, you'll be able to buy that specific house that you want. That's why it's really important, because if the US dollar is going down in value and prices of homes are only going up, this is the chance to roll your profits from those specific categories into Bitcoin and then selling Bitcoin at an all-time high price. So if you want to look into Bitcoin content, or if you want to find out price predictions of Bitcoin, look at other YouTubers. They'll talk about Bitcoin all day, every single day. But I want to share with you a perspective of how to actually buy your first home so that you don't have to pay rent anymore, so you can live free and be free and just, have a family or just retire. That's the whole point of this video and why I want to share this with you. I want you to find a way to be financially free, but you have to invest safely. All of these different things, because it is the blockchain space, is speculative, but Bitcoin overall is not. It has regulatory oversight within the United States. It has a Bitcoin ETF within 11 different hedge funds, including the big dog BlackRock. So Bitcoin is going to be king. So hopefully this video has been educational and informative for you to make the right investment decision for yourself. So let me know your thoughts down below, what you think of our strategies on this video, and I cannot wait to read them. So as always, if you like what you've seen, like what you've heard, please support the channel by smashing that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls on our personal trades within meme coins, gaming coins, and NFTs. Until then, see you guys and girls next time.